I can see so clearly. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. Maybe I needed to be knocked down to have the clarity to see how I got here. I never thought I'd sink to the bottom. It's dark down here, but the water's clear. Any lower and I'd be in a casket, rotten away. Food for the maggots. But until I was down here, I really didn't know how good I had it. I may be low right now, but I can see so clearly. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. I may be low right now, but I can see so clearly. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. There's only one way out of the hole that I dug. I'll pick my head up so I can see the sky. It's all the reasons why. The only way to go is up, but a little faith can be enough to turn it all around. What's lost can be found. I may be low right now, but I can see so clearly. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. I may be low right now, but I can see so clearly. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. There's only one decision. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. Push me down into the fire. Pull my head under the water. I'll come out stronger on desire. I write my own fate on the altar. There's only one decision. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. In the valley of vision. There's only one decision. There's only one decision in the valley of vision. Open your eyes and it'll make it easier to fight through the dark times. The dark times. Hold the light and it'll make it easier to shine through the dark times. The dark times. I remember a time when I was young and blind, couldn't take the fall for anything at all. I blamed it on everybody else, like the New World Order, the Illuminati. As long as it wasn't me, I was afraid of the mirror, of what I would see. I didn't want to see me. Open your eyes and it'll make it easier to fight through the dark times. The dark times. Hold the light and it'll make it easier to shine through the dark times. The dark times. If the sky is always raining black, if the world is always stabbing you in the back, open your eyes and you will find that we all live broken lives. We all live broken lives. I was envious of other people's love, hung up on why I didn't have their lives. I blamed it on everybody else. I blamed it on everybody. Like corrupt politicians or the shitty economy. As long as it wasn't me. One day I lifted my head and looked into the mirror.
Hello. Well, I did some stuff off stream. Main thing would be upgraded the ship a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely added quite a bit. What was it? Added more storage. So I got these right here on the sides. More storage, bringing us up to 1155. Added another missile launcher. And then added these. These to replace the laser cannons. They have a better range. And they also do more hull damage. Added workstations on the inside. Bigger grav fuel tank. A better shield generator. Upgraded the engines. Added 2 more. I saw that one. Upgraded the reactor and the grav drive. What else? I think that was about it.
Hello there.
Hello. But yeah, I'll go onto the inside.
Ready to take off, Captain.
So yeah, interior is gonna look different. This is the captain's quarter hab. Bed in there and stuff. Up to the cockpit. Go back to the rear. This is I forget what it's called, but it's got the industrial weapon and spacesuit workbenches. Then if we go up this ladder, as I fall down.
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
Pester?
Alright,
You think
so
I'm
up there
a
is how we dock into other ships. And then up here is the laboratory. So we got pharmaceutical lab and then the research bench.
Of course.
But yeah, that's about it.
Don't you always say, don't listen to rumors?
I also got a new suit, the Mark 1. Its damage is way higher than the Constellation suit I was wearing. So I got that. Acquire the power. That's that one. Go do this quest.
Site is clear. Descent started.
Alright, for skills. Need to get 2 more in the first row before we can unlock spacesuit design and weapon engineering. think chemistry is to make pharmaceuticals. And the tech. And starship design. To so get better ship modules. Wait, I think it's piloting. Yeah, piloting to get fly the bigger ships. So we need 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 4 more skill points. To do more research to upgrade my... be able to better upgrade my weapons and stuff. Gonna go take a... what time is it? Let's go... yeah, sleep 7 hours.
The galaxy ain't gonna conquer itself.
Alright, so yeah, should be light outside.
Talk to me.
Solar radiation. Didn't hit any of those.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal. I'm moving. Fire! This ain't over. Not by a long shot.
Oh, got him.
I could use a workout. Now that's just bracing. Kinda nice though.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be inside that building. I gotta go into that building. Oh, I messed up. There we go. Take that. Credits.
You can't catch them all.
That guy's scared. Shrapnel, grenade, frag. Oh, what the hell? Deep recon. Skip back out. Is there a guy in this building?
There isn't now. Better we get it than someone else.
Well, that one was easy. No, that's not there. Ooh, I do need bread.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. Hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot.
About I messed up. Ah, shoot. I do this one. What am I doing wrong? No. Okay, that one was hard. And I'm almost out of digipicks. Damn it. Wasn't there a computer? Which room was I in? Yeah, that is the same room.
You got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able. And when you get a moment, can we talk? I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that. Where'd this guy's body go? What's that noise?
For lunch, I've got some stuff on my mind. When you have the time.
Really, nobody else down here? Big gas cloud. Ow. Should have something by now. You have an item that can cure. Oh, that, okay. Oh. That's not the right item. Oh, treatment. Yes, okay. Let's use that one. There we go. I see it over there.
Grisly, but part of the job.
Ow, that ran into that grenade. Welcome back.
Sorry, I plain forgot what I wanted to talk with you about. That girl. If Cora leaves her tools out one more time... I mean, I love her more than life itself, but I can only say the same damn thing so many times. That's Cora to a T. I mean, this is between me and you, but Cora wasn't exactly planned. I don't know if I mentioned, but I served a spell in the Freestar Rangers. Had a partner, Lillian Hartz. Well, we were like fire and ice, but, it wasn't all bad. It wasn't always like it is now. Hell, when Cora was born, I was completely out of my depth. For the first few months, I kept thinking, what a colossal mistake I made. Me, a father. But one late night, early morning, whatever, little Cora gave me my first smile. And I knew. I'd do anything for that girl. Yeah, sure don't feel like it. You said Cora's great, and I think so too. But I see so much of myself in her. I've done things I'm not proud of. I said things even worse. I try to be better for Cora, but is she gonna fall into the same traps? Maybe. When she's older. I know it seems crazy, towing her across the stars, but I'm not exactly swimming with options here. Her mother... Like I said, another story, another time. And what, have her raised by Jacob, my dad? I'd sooner ship her off to Vladimir. You think? Well, she does say the damnedest things. And if she just learned to pick up after herself, she just might live until she's 13.
Oh, who's that? Anybody gonna come out of the ship? Can't tell. What are they doing? Anyways.
Nice to be back.
Have any new books for me?
We're clear.
And just like that, we're in space.
No matter how many times we jump, it never gets old.
We're locked in and landing. How you doing, sir?
Well, okay. But it'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad. So, what do you say?
Do you need something? I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice. It was surreal, honestly. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset. Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. Oh, I wish I had noticed this message when he sent it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. No, I just thought it was garbled. I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. It is, but I was thinking about it and, well, it's still wrong, right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here, see what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes. That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him. Even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense? I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything.
Another day,
Now
another
is the
credit,
best
as my
time.
daddy liked to say.
I need to talk with you later. You've got my attention, Captain.
Damage stable. Oh well.
A brief history of time. If you find any addition.
Oh, it's that ship. Oh, I meant to put some of this stuff on the ship.
If we get ourselves a nice cozy campfire, you can have a good time in a cave. That is hot. I know, another brilliant observation from your pal Sam. Day into the bad guy. That's how you get the job done.
But it's gonna end up being annoying. Funny though.
We got company, I think. To the victor goes the spoils. I said that right?
Am I over encumbered? I am.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Happy to even out the load.
Inventory. Give him that. That.
Bye.
Ambient heat. Supervision depleted.
Would you look at that? This place is something else.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters.
How far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Chasing down this mystery is what Constellation was made for.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands. Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
Alright, we can get another skill. Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. You want to be used against. You think you're only right in defense. Intimidate, discriminate, but we will never reach. Remember your place, just in case you thought that we were afraid. It's in the water we drink, poison in the spring, but we'll take back all the power. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. I won't bend the knee. Counter, attack, no one has your back. Rising against, before there's nothing left. I won't bend the knee. And I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. And I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. I won't bend the knee. There's fire in the streets, ashes falling at our feet. Can't find a common enemy while they sing.
I'm back. I need to go to the ship. That's another power. Right, where's Sam? Where's everybody? First. I can go there. Resources. Alright, none of them are here. No, it's probably for the west. Oh well. Wait a minute. I don't think I needed to do that. No, I didn't. Let's go to the eye.
Setting up some software.
This computer disconnection. In the line, afflicted error.
Want to test the computer over there? That, was supposed to happen.
Oh, sore. One too many squats. You color the wrong wires. Station showing red. Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy. but this is going to take more than a span.
Knew I should have fixed that faulty code when we worked on it the first time, Vlad. My past comes back to me once again. I can stick around until it's sorted.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the eye the sorts, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
Let's get out there and do something new, shall we?
Don't want to worry anyone, but we got more competition. Not Starborn, rival collector. Captain Petrov owns a salvager vessel called the Scow. Runs it like a palace of novelties. And he's got a new prize in his collection. Reached out through my hand-to-hands to see if we can do an honest swap. He says the rock ain't for sale for any price. Think we're gonna need a crowbar and bag for this one. Left the life of a Jacobons behind myself. I know what I'm asking. But I see a clutch prize not up for the prying any other way. Not sending you lone hook on the job. I want Sam with you on this one. You two will be foot to foot the whole way, so make sure you're ready. Catch a smile out there.
I guess that was it.
Where to next?
Well, I want my stuff.
Here, this is for you. Well, I see your parents didn't skimp on your P's and Q's. I spotted it on our last planetary foray. All part of the service. Hey, I'm gonna pick things up one way or the other. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Who knows? Check in with me now and again and I might find more.
Want my stuff back.
I'm up for a little adventure. Share the wealth, right? Guess we're done.
That one. Air rifle. Ooh. Over that one. There we go.
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
Where we go? Or not? Oh, it didn't select.
Our captain is not taking visitors. No one uninvited boards the scow. Captain's orders. The captain does love flatterers. We could use the money. I don't know if you'll convince the captain, though. All right. I'll clear you to dock. Keep yourself out of trouble, or we'll have every hired gun in the cargo bay after you.
The other scooters.
Who let you on board? Thought Petrov was done hiring mosquitoes. Or maybe you're after something from the captain's collection.
Oh yes, the Rock. He's not selling it. But if you want to hear him laugh in your face personally, go right ahead.
You might find we can be really persuasive. About rocks. We just love rocks.
Go on then.
Actually,
You want to speak to the captain. Strewn about all over. The good stuff's locked up in a vault for Petrov's own personal viewing pleasure. And before you ask, Petrov's the only one with the keys, so don't try bribing any of the crew. You'll just waste your money.
ah, okay. Now, bye.
Welcome to Petrov's Palace of Peculiarities, the pinnacle of perfect
That first shock of cold. Is it weird that I like it?
prosperity. Ha ha ha!
This is gonna be fun.
Howdy.
Ah, I wasn't aware we had the visitors. Waddick, you didn't tell me we had visitors.
We have visitors.
Excellent. Now that you've gone to all this trouble to get here, you should make yourself at home. Relax. Kick up your feet on the tables. I don't care, they have scorch marks on them anyway. Oh, flattery, huh? My favorite pastime, huh? Between you and me, I do have something very special in the vault. Ah, but my jealous heart knows no bounds. I want to keep it all to myself. Tempting. I do love showing off. But my security team will have a heart attack. It would be against all those protocols that I admittedly told them to make. Oh, you do have a point. Oh, perhaps you're right. What good is a collection no one else sees? Very well. What's a quick look going to hurt, huh? I know. People look at me and say, Petrov, your whole ship is a testament of splendor. Why do you need a special vault?
Talk to Petrov.
Well, all I can say is that even the greatest collection needs its own private viewing area. Plus, between you and me, there are thieves everywhere. So I spared no expense. Every door between me and my treasures is painful, but that is the price of security, huh? Que sera? Just a bit further. This ship and I have been through some adventures, I'll tell you. I once collected salvage from a Deimos Celestial class while it was exploding. The crew was scraping scorch marks and bits of metal off
You
the
meet
hull
Vanek yet?
for
The
weeks.
captain's right hand. I've never seen a man
Of
so
course,
exhausted.
there was the time I accidentally steered
I'm gonna
us
get
into
lost
a
on this
UC
ship.
Navy vessel after a particularly uproarious celebration of my latest acquisitions of fine art. But we were wedged perfectly between their two thrusters and were able to just kind of push them back into the star yard for repairs. And now, the moment itself. Ah, beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him. That holding it for the first time was like drowning in your own soul. Alas, I've held it several times, and my soul is still breathing, devoid of any such enlightenment. Why, yes, he did. Oh, no. No. I can't. This one is mine. And it's only fair to warn you. Hands off. I would hate to sour our new friendship by becoming the victim of piracy.
Hey, we're not pirates. Except, well, when we really need something for really, really good reasons. Yeah, that does sound a little piratey, doesn't it?
I'm afraid not. I'm easy in all things, except my collection. Then I suppose it's just a question whether my immeasurable love for my collection and my crew of hired cutthroats is enough to stop you. Go ahead. Make a move for the artifact. Let's
Really?
see what happens.
I don't see any moves we got left here.
You came for what is mine. Let's see you try to take it. We both desire the same thing. But only one of us can get what they want. Wait! I surrender! I surrender! Don't kill me!
We're only doing what we have to.
Done! Stand down, everyone. Let the nice pirate pass.
Oh, well, that was easy.
it, Petrov. I was just getting warmed up.
So what? We're just going to let you loot the ship? You're lucky the captain's a coward. If it were me, I'd say you go a few more rounds.
Damn pirate. Get what you came for and leave.
Well, I was expecting to fight through the whole ship, but I guess we don't have to.
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
Oh, I've got a bounty. Frick.
Vladimir! Vlad, come in! Come in! The eye's gone completely dark. I can't reach anyone on the station.
Noel, Starborn, came out of nowhere.
Vladimir, get out of there!
He already left. Said he was going to the lodge. Barrett! He's still breathing, but oh God, all that blood!
Hello, Constellation. Are you there?
Who are you? What did you do to our friends?
They call me the Hunter. And now that I'm here, your part in glimpsing the Unity is over. I'm already on my way. Say goodbye to your friends. It won't be long.
Forget about us! That Starborn bastard is after the artifacts! You can't let him take them! Pack up the collection, move it somewhere they can't find it!
He's right. We need to bunker down here and get those artifacts ready to move. Might need every gun to hold that Starborn off.
What about everyone on the Eye? We can't leave them to die up there.
Ooh. Are they actually gonna die?
Watch each other's backs. We're not losing anyone else today.
I don't know how long it's gonna take to pack up the artifacts. I'll get started. Hopefully this will only take a few minutes, if my hands can stop shaking.
Everyone take cover.
Ooh. Okay, 2 more levels and we'll be able to get these. Oh, I'm not sure which one I want to do.
Now.
Where? Do you really expect them to barge through the front door?
Well, I'm not expecting them to ring the bell.
Could you all keep it down? I'm trying to work here.
Yeah, somebody's gonna end up dying regardless.
Walter, are you all right? I'm almost done. Just a bit longer. Ignore them.
Oh, can I kill him? Well.
might have a larger role than I realized. Mistake on my part. Keep collecting the artifacts. We'll meet again. Maybe you'll glimpse the unity yet.
Hey, Barrett. Barrett, can you hear me? It's Sam. He's got one foot in the pearly gates already. It's over. We're gonna find all those artifacts. Okay, Barrett? We'll solve this mystery. I swear. He's gone. Come on. Let's get going. There's no changing anything now.
Barrett's dead.
He came out of nowhere. Thank you. I don't think I can move right away. But I'll make it. Go on.
Oh, thank heavens. You're all right. I'll be okay now. Go on. Take care of the others.
You're alive. Krix's ghost can keep waiting. No tears for the old. Got the others to worry about.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness. Where's Barrett?
We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure. Just means he's playing the waiting man's game. He'll be back once we've done all the work of collecting the other pieces.
Hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High-populated area, just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time. But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fringe, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike from the curtain. Fine idea. Starborn show up, you can burn helium in one spin of the grav drive to anywhere.
Here, keep the artifacts safe. I guess we'll meet back at the lodge after?
Okay. Damn.
No. Wait. We were all supposed to be okay.
Ooh. We're going back to the lodge. I don't know if my ship is the best place for it. Oh, I guess I can't fast travel. I still have a bounty. Well.
If you were a victim of the recent attack, please remain calm.
Holy shit.
Hey, don't think about it too much. Give yourself some time.
It's a done deal. Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
What? Oh, I'm sorry.
I need to be checking everyone's vitals. Now really is.
If I may, I know our encounter with the Hunter is the last thing anyone wants to talk about right now, but he said something that I can't get out of my mind. Unity. Do you remember that? Because he was stopping us, implying that we were getting closer to it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The priest? Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade of discovery?
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always believed that answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots and the biggest leap of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but why not talk to him?
I guess it couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you. I know it's not much to go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
I need to inventory all our equipment and
I've been
other
lost
odds
in
and
thought
ends
for a
damage.
bit.
Constellation has suffered losses before, although none quite so.
So Garrett stuff. Barrett. Oh. Where are we going?
I'm a student of history.
Yes, exactly. It's like...
Keeper Aquilas? Can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other, even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something secret?
Perhaps we should talk about this inside. Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here. I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path to discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun, and he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. Yes, something must be there. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe the answer will become clear when we have more. The House of Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story. Because I wasn't looking to find unity in the same sense you are. A fresh set of eyes might reveal the truth. The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. Varun worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Looks like we're talking to more people.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
A visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
I never can make heads or tails of these guys.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
It would be really helpful if you told us about it. If that even matters in the slightest to you.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the Great Serpent casts to deceive the faithless.
Anyways.
Then we are done. Leave me.
You don't need to wear your helmet on this planet. You know that, right?
There needs to be a bigger word than thanks. More than gratitude. And whatever that word is, I feel that way towards you. I'd be dead. Flat out dead if it weren't for you. You and me both. Truly. I gotta ask. Why me? It was an impossible situation. And if it's wrong to ask, sorry, but it's gonna keep me up at night. Barrett's been in Constellation so much longer. He's more veteran, probably smarter. It's gonna be hard knowing I get to live my life, but his is over.
Ooh.
For my girl's sake, I cannot thank you enough. How are you holding up? Are you okay? I don't blame you. That Hunter bastard's gotta pay. Pay big time. I don't care if he's starborn and indestructible. We need to figure out a way to take him down. Nobody messes with my family like that. Just bring me along when you do. This is personal. I just want you to know, I'm here for you. The only way we're gonna get through this is if we all lean on each other. I'm surprised I've yet to see the inside of the security office. Here's hoping the streak continues. Cora likes throwing stones into the wall.
Did I get any? I do have a skill point. Weapon or suit? I think weapons would be better to start off with. We talk?
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, we're not. Sorry. Can I help you? Did Keeper Aquilus send you? Oh boy.
Look, I know it sounds crazy, but it's important. Really important.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilus is describing. A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Besides what the Keeper would say about it, sounds like a gathering point, or a center. Or in mathematics, it would mean one, like the one, the first or the beginning. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
All right. This loading screen's taking a little longer. Taking so long to load. Be right back.
You don't care if I'm alive or dead, as long as I don't become a threat. Delete these viruses that you spread, uninstall your software from my head. From the beginning you washed my brain, you spun your stories so they caused me pain. I can't believe that I trusted you, but I was stuck in your web that I fell into. Pushing and pulling me back and forth diabolically, spent so much time impairing me psychologically. Do you believe in everything that leaves your mouth deep down? You sell it all to yourself. You don't care if I'm alive or dead, as long as I don't become a threat. Delete these viruses that you spread, uninstall your software from my head. Uninstall your software from my head. Blindfolded while you held my hand, dragged me through hell, all part of your plan. None of it matters, it's all over now. Say goodbye, you get the cold shoulder now. It's about time that I take for myself. Put my thoughts in a reach on my shelf. Delusions of grandeur, illusions of pattern to my desires, while you're just a liar and I'm sick of it all. You don't care if I'm alive or dead, as long as I don't become a threat. Delete these viruses that you spread, uninstall your software from my head. You don't care if I'm alive or dead, as long as I don't become a threat. Delete these viruses that you spread, uninstall your software from my head. Uninstall your software from my head. Uninstall your afraid to say that the future isn't looking up. I can see the storm clouds starting to roll in. The sun is shining now, but it's about to be hidden. We can wait around until the fire burns out, or we can save ourselves. There's greener pastures lying ahead for me. There's something better out there, and I owe it to myself to see. And I don't need to wait any longer to feel the danger that's been coming my way. There's greener pastures lying ahead for me. Gotta get out of this war zone before it's too late. If the sky is raining ashes, it's time to escape. We can wait around until the fire burns out, or we can save ourselves. There's greener pastures lying ahead for me. There's something better out there, and I owe it to myself to see. And I don't need to wait any longer to feel the danger that's been coming my way. There's greener pastures lying ahead for me. Lying ahead for me. Lying ahead for me. I can see the light in the distance. I can feel the danger coming my way. We can save ourselves, but we gotta start running now. I've been reading tea leaves at the bottom of the cup, and I'm afraid to say that the future isn't looking up. I can see the storm clouds starting to roll in. The sun is shining now, but it's about to be enough. Lone wolf, I was running by myself. I don't want anybody else. I'm solo. Being on my own was easy. Thought that I was all I needed, but no. Then something changed. Something hit me in the face. I can't get you on my brain, and I know this sounds insane. Thinking about you every night, like an addict on a high. I can't come down. Cross my heart and hope to die. I swear to God I'll make you mine. I'd go through hell to have you. You are the fire I can't lose. You could burn my flames, I would take the pain. I'd go through hell to have you. I'd go through hell to have you. I'd lie for you, die for you. Take a bullet and I wouldn't think twice for you. Ain't nothing right now that I wouldn't do. You know it's true, you know it's true. Oh, I was so cynical, but now I never wanna let you go. My whole life changed. Something hit me in the face. I can't get you out my brain, and I know this sounds insane. I'd go through hell to have you. You are the fire I can't lose. You could burn my flames, I would take the pain. I'd go through hell to have you. I'd go through hell to have you. go through hell to have you. You are the fire I can't lose. You could burn my veins, I would take the pain. I'd go through hell to have you. I'd go through hell to have you. I'd go through hell to have you. Hell to have you. I'd go through hell.
I'm digging myself out of this graveyard, digging myself out.
Out of this graveyard!
Out of this graveyard, graveyard. Nothing but misery and loneliness under this ground, surrounded by skeletons that were lost and never found, buried in complacency. But it's time for me to get out, and it's time to leave the dead things behind. I'm feeling my heartbeat now. I'm digging myself out of this graveyard, digging myself out of this graveyard. A shovel in my hand, ready to stand again. Digging myself out of this graveyard. Out of this Looking back into this grave, I see just a pale, cold, lifeless version of me. But I'm finally out of this hole, reclaim my soul, filling all the vacancy with a new hope that I found. And it's time to leave the dead things behind. I'm feeling my heartbeat now. I'm digging myself out of this graveyard, digging myself out of this graveyard. A shovel in my hand, ready to stand again. Digging myself out of this graveyard. I'm ringing the bell, 6 feet further from hell. I'm ringing the bell, 6 feet further from hell. I'm digging myself out of this graveyard, digging myself out of this graveyard. A shovel in my hand, ready to stand again. Digging myself out of this graveyard. Out of this graveyard. Whoa, whoa, I won't bend the knee. Whoa, whoa, I won't bend the knee. There's more of us than you think, quicker than you can blink. Your most loyal will turn against you. It's in the water we drink, poison in the spring, but we'll take back all the power. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I won't bend the knee. I don't care who's coming after me. I There's fire in the streets, ashes falling at our feet. Can't find a common enemy while they sing. There's fire in the streets.
Okay, we're back. I don't know what was up with that loading screen, but I had to restart the game.
I used to be an actuary.
Galbank. Can you smell the rampant capitalism?
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in their stories, like we thought? Planets are often named by number. That second might mean the second planet in the system. What else did you learn? If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates. Was there anything else? Yes. What he added to infinity. Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system, wouldn't we? Let's see. We have something that could be coordinates. Something that could point to a planet in the system. But what's the name of the system? Infinitum addendum. What if we break down the parts? No systems named finite or add. That just leaves in and dumb. Well, that's certainly how I feel. Yes, that's it. The second planet in Indum, at 4 and 120. That's where you'll find the Pilgrim's resting place. And from there, maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity. Before you go, you've now spoken to many different perspectives in our universe. In a way, you'll be carrying their philosophies with you on this journey. I know you're looking for a specific unity, but if you had to guess what it was, what interpretation would you give it? Ah, but what makes something like that holy? Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that be sanctified? It is one of the great contradictions of belief. We feel the presence of something out there, but we insist that it is also everywhere. So you think this word unity describes that divine unknowableness that the Pilgrim searched for?
This guy's really hard to follow. Can we just get a straight answer?
Well, I won't keep you any longer. This has been fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
Okay. Do a quick save. Hopefully this loading screen doesn't take forever.
Corco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise.
This ain't my getting around to it, Tone. You understand?
Fine, okay. I'm going.
Oh, did I unlock the wrong thing? Weapon engineering. Shoot. Oh no, that's what it was. There we go, now let's do a quick save. Now... drop that. Anyways. There we go, more stuff. I don't have any titanium. Okay. Barrel mod 2. Oh well. Let's head over to that planet. Do you want to see? Which one do I need? Oh. Spacesuit mods. Oh, did I just, what was it on the research table? Damn it. Equipment. Element mods 2, space. Oh, just to start doing all those, okay. So next level I will get the spacesuit one, and then we'll put them into the other useful ones. I'll do chatter. What's up, you man? I'm doing good. How about you? It's going good. Lots of crazy stuff.
I think I set up an outpost on a planet like this once.
Uranium. Copper. Oh shit.
Hide from me.
Oh, this one. Oh, do I have to read those? And return. Read my writings. What is the burden of people? Well, looks like I gotta read those. The simplicity of mundane human never ceases to amaze me. My worst and distinct evil spirit draw me towards form of concept for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I should not judge them for lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once swore them myself. After all, I hope for their sake they just say their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake, I wish to be left alone. Here is the crux of my troubles. To accomplish anything, I need to work with other people. I need assistance. I need workers. I need hands. As we work together, they inevitably ask questions, and I can never help. Talking, it starts innocently enough. They won't understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine, or they have their own misunderstandings instilled by some borderline religious remnant. My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand, so I try, gently as I might, to nudge their minds along the right path. And there are follow-ups and followings. The trouble is that I genuinely care for these people. It would be much easier if I didn't. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above the unity. It was all I could do to keep them from shouting, that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead to such a question. I was asked honestly, and I answered as best I could. But if my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I think that's the one. Sure. What is unity? In return, question. People are necessary. Who is most formidable opponent? Which one was I on? Right there, I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with unity in my own way. They followed, of course they followed. At last, a bit of peace. A piece of peace. Is that anything? That funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at least? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? The former certainly seems more acceptable than the latter. I recall again that my mind is my own, and that even if only it exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The unity has restored me once more. This time I act alone for now. Myself is a formidable opponent. Where does enduring contentment come from? Book 4. Yeah, I should have expected as much, but vanity is, thankfully, not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. I already forget the question. What was it? Where does enduring contentment come from? Okay. I find myself thinking about his various paths and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here, that road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of instincts in intrinsic reward. And I feel myself anticipating the pleasure and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. And for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, I instead embrace the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me whatever I try to work. I simply lived and taught and perhaps brought others to the light and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. There's a difference through when I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself. The pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop talking, when I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There is something more sustaining about it. More fulfilling. I don't know what this difference signifies, but I'm grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. Alright, what is... Oh, okay. Came here seeking the true meaning of unity. Still wish to find it. There is one final piece. Myself in the next room. I found my own answer a long time ago, but not in the way I was expecting. I hope your journey gives you the truth. Okay, I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hala 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth. Okay. Okay, tilt up. Oh, that is far away. Thickworth.
I love the smell of getting back into the harness.
Where's the power?
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh?
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me? Those ruins, they look ancient. Oh, Vladimir would go nuts for this. Barrett, too.
This hostile? Didn't seem like it. No. They don't... They look hostile. I guess not. Activate it. Oh. We gotta trace the so confused. What am I supposed to do? Scorpion. Statue of Scorpius constellation. Let it shine through the point representing the star. Oh. I'm dumb, I've just been doing that.
Board's green. Ready for what comes next.
I'm working hard, Captain.
Load. Yes. Let's see if I can grab jump away. Alright, let's see what they want.
Hello. Again. You remember the emissary, perhaps? And their ship, the Helix? I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to gain.
Thank you for the stellar introduction. Your success is unprecedented. Before you came, we were just discussing how continued use of force against you is unwise. Yes, we did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for themselves.
We are all in it for ourselves. Some of us are just more honest. The emissary threatened your ship, demanded you hand over your artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off. Every encounter with one of our kind could spell disaster.
For whom, exactly? I say whoever can collect them should. And who gets to say that? You? Me? The emissary? I have debated morality for near infinity, and all I have found are groups of people enforcing their will on others. Rules and laws spoken as principles, but backed by arms and violence.
Enough. We have more to discuss. The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It is where we were reborn.
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you? Look at where you've ended up.
What?
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
I collected the remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe, and the doorway to an infinite number of others. That is the Unity. When I stepped into it, I became a Starborn. It's how I've entered other worlds, including yours. They are all connected. I have to. This is bigger than all of us. All the artifacts are needed to complete the armillary and open the way to the Unity. In every universe, the Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power granted by the temples, the anarchy that can be unleashed. Someone has to decide who should get them.
Here it comes. The emissary tells you only the worthy should enter heaven.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where they decide who's worthy. I attacked your lodge because I wanted the artifacts, and you held me off. You got away. That wasn't some morality play. You didn't survive because of righteousness. You won because of persistence, luck, and skill. As I have done countless times.
I was also human once. But what does it matter who or what I was when eternity is within your grasp? You're learning. My other self wants you to walk the path he walks, to give up, to appreciate the universe you have.
Easy for a person who's seen everything, done everything. I think you should see it for yourself.
You've never come this far. Not in all the universes I've seen. The path to the Unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales one way or another. Better your hand be on one of our sides.
Ooh.
You're already in it. With artifacts come Starborn searching for them, fighting over them. I want a truce between all three of us. Give you some time to think over which approach to the Unity is the one you want. Mine or the Hunters?
Yes. Let's see how willing you are to live under someone else's rules. Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you. The Unity is meant for whomever can get there. Don't fall for that talk of worthiness.
I know it. I'll tell you everything I can. It's not an easy experience to describe, but the Unity will speak to you, offer you the chance to become Starborn. You will be leaving this universe behind to be reborn. Everything you were before will be gone. Maybe that's why it offers the choice. Compassion? Or is it testing us? You've seen the terror the Hunter causes. Every time a Starborn goes through the Unity, they get more artifacts, find more temples, gain more power. We can't let more like him abuse these gifts to destroy whatever's in their way. When all the artifacts are assembled, the device they create is called the Armillary. In many ways, it's a model of the multiverse itself. Through it, you can reach the Unity, and from there, you can become Starborn.
You might think the emissary is on your side, but your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth. Remember that. Whoever created the artifacts and built those temples is playing a game with us. One whose prize is access to the center of all creation. There are no rules. Whoever gets all the pieces wins. And I've won. Over and over. I don't kill for the Unity. I find the easiest pathway to it. I've simply found that it's the quickest way. Talking, forming alliances, waiting for the right moment to commit theft. It's all so tiresome. I'll admit, you getting away has been the most interesting thing to happen in quite some time. As soon as I realized what had happened, I knew I needed to wait until this meeting with the emissary to decide what to do about you. They enter the Unity, take artifacts from others, employ force. All the things I do. I am many things, but I would never tell anyone what to do with their gifts. That is your decision, not someone else's. The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter, but the Unity itself doesn't judge. No, we always always end up having this meeting at this time. But it's the usual affair. Can we make peace? No. Oh, how tragic. Honestly, I was beginning to wonder why I kept tending. That it's bad habit I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary to gloat. But you have provided something quite new to talk about. Maybe you're a random die roll. Or maybe the Unity is finally responding to all my hard work.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous they can be. Seek the moon of old Earth. There are secrets there you must discover for yourself. Here, to open the way. Yes, I will say no more. And I am sorry we have not always been forthcoming. I hope you will see what I have seen. You should also talk to your colleagues in Constellation. I am sure that they have gathered more information on the remaining artifacts in the fringes of space. Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned. But I will leave that to you.
Okay.
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
Can you move?
Neon's got nothing on New Atlantis. Be back.
Hey, I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together. To say goodbye. You know, to Barrett. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Alright.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Let's take a step back.
This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.